Hey, welcome back to Inside the Valley. Up next, we have Valley Texas Sports in the house. Joining me this morning is Daniel, Michael standing up there, and we have Jose. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Thanks for having us.
Let's first talk about the organization itself. Jose, what can you tell us about this league?
Well, Texas Valley Sports, it's a men's adult tackle football program, and we have teams from all the way from Stark County in Rio Grande to Cameron County in Brownsville, and all of our teams they get together and we play each other, and it's a really fun organization for football.
This is the third season. You guys just wrapped up one last year. It goes from April to July, is that correct?
That's correct, yes, and this is actually our third season. You're right, yeah.
Okay, so where did this start?
So, you know, a lot of us growing up, you know, I remember when we would get out of high school, you know, football was over. You know, you would maybe try out for college, or you'd try out for, you know, something else, and you know, you might have not made college, but there's a big niche for a lot of guys that still want to play football, and just, you know, get a second opportunity. Maybe they overlooked you in college. You know, this is where you can get that done. And we have moved up some people into the Arena Pro as well.
And so how many teams total are in this league?
Currently we have 10, and that's where we're capping it off for now. But there's 10 teams, and there's 55 players on each roster, and you know, every single year you get a shot to make it. No one has a starting role every year. You have to earn it.
And this is for adults?
That's correct, yeah.
What ages are we talking?
18 and up. I've had 42-year-olds play in the league too.
Wow.
Yep.
This is really neat because you go to other metropolitan areas and you see they have leagues like this. And so to bring it down here in the Valley, it's really, really neat that, you know, people could participate and stay active and doing what they love. And now we have two of you guys, Jose and Mike, I'm sorry, not Jose, Daniel and Michael, you guys participated since day one.
Yes. Day one.
Tell us about the experience.
It was something unique to have an entire Valley thing. It kind of brought everything together as far as lessening the travel. In the semi-professional world, you have to travel throughout the state of Texas. Now that this was brought here, it kind of gave everybody an opportunity. For myself, I got to play with my brother, who's 5 years older than me, so we never got that breach to be able to play. And having that was awesome, you know, as a personal experience, to be honest, sir.
What about you?
It was just a great opportunity. It's a good time. The community was great. I was just looking for to play some football, have a good time, you know, and I really got that from the teams and the people there. They're really great people. So.
And I'm sure it's more than just, you know, you get to meet people.
Yeah.
Something to do.
Yeah, it's something to do and stay active. Football. I have a passion for it, so I really love it. So it's that fulfills my. Yeah.
And the people that sign up, how are they hearing about you guys?
Really, we have our website. That's one place they can look for us at texasvalleysports.com. But Facebook right now, social media, we're on there. We're on Instagram as well. You can find us at Texas Valley Sports. Yeah.
And this is tackle football.
Yeah.
Not flag football.
No, it's not flag. It's the real deal. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Full pads.
Full pads.
And when are the games usually?
So we have them on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and later in the evenings around 7:30. Some even start at 9. But it's just so that, you know, because everybody works, you know, so everybody gets out of work and then they go enjoy some football on the weekend.
Okay, so this is the third season again.
Yeah.
You guys have expanded, I'm sure, since the first one.
Oh yeah, it's gotten bigger and bigger since the first season. We started with 6 teams the first season, and now we're at 10. And we're actually at a point where we're capping it right now. But there are a lot more teams that do want to join.
So what does the future look like for you guys?
Really, we want to get more involved with the community. I know last year we got involved with a lot of special needs kids, tried to get them all inclusive situations, you know, where we would play with them, you know, and just have an inclusive thing. But also, you know, we get a lot of players off the streets, really. You know, there's mental illnesses, you know, that's big, and some of these players need to cope, and sports is the way they can cope. And here at Texas Valley Sports, we embrace that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it could be for anyone, correct?
Yes, it could be for anyone.
And
Absolutely.
where are the games usually for people who are interested, if they live out in Roma, Rio Grande City, or Brownsville?
Right now we have 2 locations. We're looking to play in FAR again. FAR is always where we've played. It's on turf. It's at Golazo Field. And then we're also negotiating to play in Brownsville as well. So we'll have a location in Brownsville this year as well.
Okay.
Yep. And we'll be setting up hopefully a location in Stark County here pretty soon too.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Let's talk about registration. When can that start?
Today. So they can go to our website, www.texasvalleysports.com, register for a team that you want to join, and then you'll be invited to tryouts.
Okay, so you do have to try out.
you do have to try out. You know, it is a competitive game, right? And there's violent hits sometimes in those games, and we just want to make sure that you're able to take on those hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
And fees, what are we talking about? Registration fees?
Honestly, there's no tryout fees. The team pays its own fee, but that's through its coach. So players don't have to worry about coming out of pocket with league fees this year.
Okay, so the coaches are going to be covering that.
That's right. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything other experiences that you guys want to talk about playing on this league?
As far as us breaching with the community was something real big. I know coming from college, the first thing I asked was how are we going to be, I guess, intertwined with everything else. And right away, the game plan from Jose was something that struck interest in us. And a lot of us were, you know, you're hesitant once something starts up new, but as soon as we got our foot in the door and we saw how big the community was with it, we had to be a part of it. And it's pretty great. I mean, it's just seeing the outreach, that how far we go, it's pretty good. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and being a student myself, not going to go play at a college and staying here at home and playing, it actually helped me a lot. So like if you're a student and you're looking to play, they actually work with you and stuff, and the people are great too. So I said that. But.
So on game days, you know, you have the games, but you barbecue. Do any of activities like that happening?
I know in the championship game this past year, there was a little bit of tailgating outside. You know, it's just they're getting their fans ready and stuff like that. Of course, you know, we're about to play or before our games, you know, your mindset has to be somewhere else. But yeah, we do see our fans, you know, enjoy it. Golazo was a real good host for us, so they always treated everybody well, and the fans look like they enjoy it. You know, it's awesome out there.
And the season will start in April.
In April.
And in July.
April through July. Yeah.
Through July.
That's
Okay.
right.
How come those months?
Those are the summer months. So, you know, the weather's great, even though it's hot, but we know that more than likely there's not going to be like very cold weather like right now, or rain or anything like that. It's just strategically that's probably the best time to have it.
Okay. And how can people register today if they want?
They just go to the website, www.texasvalleysports.com, or they can even send us a message on Facebook as well at Texas Valley Sports.
That's awesome. Anything else that you guys would like to say or add?
Anything?
No, that's everything. I know that the protein shop helps a lot of our players with supplements. We just wanted to throw that out there too, that they've been a big help here with a lot of our athletes.
Are you guys expecting a bunch of people this year to register as word spreads?
Yeah, I mean, usually we get a wave of 200 to 300 players that sign up.
Wow.
And then they go through the filtering process, right? You got to make the team.
Okay. And how many spots?
There's 50 on each roster right now.
50.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So expecting probably more than 200 this year?
Yeah, I mean, at some point we'll expand it to more teams throughout the valley, and there'll be new 50-man rosters there to fill in.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. This is awesome. If you're looking to register for an adult football league, Texas Valley Sports, they gave you the website. There it is right there, texasvalleysports.com, or you could call 332-3706. And that'll do it for us this morning on Inside the Valley. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week.